Hey everybody, it's Dr. Lexi with Divine Health and Wellness. Welcome back to Ask Lex RX. Today is the National Cocoa Day, and so I wanted to give you some options for healthy baking swaps so that you can still enjoy some nice baked goods this season, but still feel good about it and not feel totally drained and like you killed your body in the process of enjoying said sweets. One of the best swaps for cocoa in general is 100% cacao powder. This is not cocoa powder, this is cacao powder. They are different. Cocoa powder can actually have high levels of cadmium in them. I believe that's one of the heavy metals, I think, is cadmium, can be high levels in cocoa powder. Opting for cacao powder is a great option, still gives you that delicious chocolatey flavor. Well, delicious if you're not me, because I don't actually like chocolate. Now brown sugar. Brown sugar is sugar mixed with molasses, and depending on whether you get light or dark brown sugar is dependent upon the amount of molasses that's added in. So a really good swap is actually coconut sugar. It is from a healthier plant source and is not quite as processed. It's still processed, but it is nowhere near as processed as brown sugar, which, bleaches everything out of the sugar and then tries to add back some of the nutrients by adding molasses. It's also brown, so it has a lot of those same consistencies and flavors as brown sugar. Now, about regular sugar, definitely, even if you can just move to organic sugar, that is going to be better for you on, it'll still spike your blood sugar, but it won't contain any of the pesticides, herbicides, not near as many of the heavy metals that are in sugar. But another great option is monk fruit. This is actually a 1-to-1 sugar substitute. It is non-caloric and comes from a plant, very natural source. So that is also an option. And they even make powdered monk fruit as a sub for powdered sugar. So that is something to keep in mind as well. Now, for flour, they do make tons and tons of different gluten-free flour blends. This is basically some combination of almond flour, coconut flour, rice flour, oat flour, xanthan gum, arrowroot, or tapioca starch, and that kind of thing. You can also make your own using those different blends or different flours and such. Then last but not least, I wanted to talk about shortening or vegetable oil. These oils are very inflammatory to the body, and so if we can swap them, then what we are eating is not near as inflammatory for our bodies. So a great swap would be coconut oil, avocado oil, or even some grass-fed butter. I don't usually recommend extra virgin olive oil because that's not very heat tolerant, and so it tends to break down during the baking process. But the butter, the avocado oil, the coconut oils are all higher heat tolerant. So I hope this was helpful, and happy baking, everyone, and I will see you guys next week.